I know I'm coming up with there is model that can be on God, and it pulls you into the whirlpool, the washing machine that we have around here. It's pretty common, and I understand it's a model of being plausible in the code of accessible, accessed infrastructure on a micro scale, which I am not labeling correctly. Well, listen, I'm already alleviated by given the fact that Buddhist beings, and I know that he didn't just induce this into the women of Clubhouse, but for me, thou, what I'm saying is this is a ribdib, and I have to raise some press pripotally in the tadpoles, because it's similar to mine on my kids. And this is what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. And this is what I say in this perspective is what are you perceiving and seeing that you find vulnerable and not pathetic. You can not do and you can do. And la da dee da do also. Singing is part of the ritual. You have to sing your way out of hell. To save a cheese bag and Bergen and Tomorrow Lies in Tomorrowland in Chile, Tomorrowland, Brazil. So I don't know what this exercise tried to sealed and talking to D Knight, and I don't really like them. Just the design. And Mean Girls definitely superior to Lord of the Rings on the scale of the best movie ever. And I sing this rebuttal. I do. And real quick, because your eyes is what you use to see the surrounding world, and I want you to confirm this for me on the boarding pass. And I want you to sign right here, with the virtual signature. And as I said before, that's just me seeing Sasha and doing the all before in representing the pot's done. So it's not plausible and it's not actually being evened out. And the seeming thing, and it's just overlapping in design. And that's how I understand the net worth. That's a motivation and stand right. And that's shocking because it's exercising food. And it's not aberrations. It's not something that's not going to work. It's not palm oil. It's not the ingredients on the potato chips that I have in my kitchen pan. And the way I'm framing it, my dia finish, is a way of interrogation. It's recommended that you grasp what you can and avoid grasping, like sort of drift out when you can't. And that's where you begin and I start. And that's how you ground, hound, bound, and wound, and wow. And it's the work and bite. And that's how it contextualizes the placement of the powers to execute the scenarios and the blueprints. So anyway, I'm Drew, and you forfeit because it's implausible and you're just accepting this thematic stuff. And also listen and understand the Chris. And there are some ways in which the playbooks are printed massive amounts. And do you agree with that, or are you just like extremely just had the stuff? You can agree with that, and yeah, I see going in and just getting everything at the arcade. And that there is another rule of thumb. It's not quite as simple as the other one that I thought, because there's a disciple and there's a model that I can provide of cells admit incel behavior. And, well, no, there's just reasonable capability by having all this difference and things in play that you wouldn't know a category E. And prior to mental bands and just the Guru Om Namo and Tiki Tiki. It's inspiring, pliable, and pliers that I used. I love, they're like on my altar. I need to use them again at some point. So what you want it? What will make you want it? Yeah, we do this background playbook, and if I can ask you something, you will Berlin, Merlin, or Berlin. If you're saying into taken to me now and into the conversation about conflict, then okay, this resurrection story plausibility of I'm gonna giddy up horsey and seahorses. So it seems that we're designing a space for the seahorse temple. Yeah.